wanted to play. But I think what Gareth said is spot on. I think Fabio Capello deserves huge credit because in a way he visualised the game. They played in a way the first 45 minutes they wanted just to get into the second half and have a proper go, and I think Spain really suffered today.
And football is played between the ears a lot, isn't it, Jamie? So I'm just looking at Jagielka and Lescott. You know, in the Euros, they come up in a big game, they're playing next to each other, they look at each other and think, hang on, you know, we kept Spain out once at Wembley, we can do it today.
Exactly, and I think, you know, they know each other very well from Everton. They were a great partnership at Everton 2 or 3 years ago, and it's not easy, you know, Gareth knows himself, and, you know, playing against a striker, and they're two typical Premier League defenders, really, like to be up against people winning headers, blocks, tackles. But when you're not marking someone at times, it can be difficult to defend. So their concentration levels today were outstanding.
The shots tally is interesting. 21-3 in terms of shots in Spain's favour, but shots on target, it's 2-2.
Yeah, well, look, I think a lot of the shots they had were under pressure. Again, midfield players closing people down. They had good chances. You know, there were a couple of good chances towards the end, but they weren't able to convert.
Should we just have a quick look at some of the chances? Chances they had. When you put them all together, you realise, you know, just how many they did have.
Yeah, I mean that was a fantastic through ball, wasn't it, for David Villa, and on another day you'd expect him. But you see, the run is perfectly timed, great weight of pass. Spain still controlled the game. You know, long term you would hope that England could go into games like this and control the game, but at the moment we're not at that level. So we did the next best thing, defended well and rode our luck a bit with the chances.
But no one's ever going to control the game against Spain or Barcelona. We know that you go into the game, you know that, and that's why it's such a great win for England, because you play maybe a counter-attack game or look for a set piece. You know you have to do that, and that's what England have done.
And that's a great example. With that covering from Parker, obviously there'll be a moment that Spain will find a 1v1 situation, but that covering was probably the reason why England kept a clean sheet. But second half, probably the first half is a little bit arguable. Did Spain have enough intensity in possession? Did they move the ball quick enough? But the second half they really forced England, and England individually and collectively they defended extremely well, and that's huge credit to the players and obviously the way that they approach the game.
Well, one man's going to go home happier tonight than anybody else here, and he's talking to Gabriel Clark.
So what's the reaction in the dressing room, beating the world champions?
Well, we're very pleased. It's great to beat them. They are, without a doubt, the best team in the world. They had a lot of possession in the game, they had chances in the game, but I think we showed a real spirit today. And it gives us something to build from. I think we'll never ever get carried away by the fact we've beaten them. We can enjoy the moment, and we know we have to improve, but to beat them is a big key.
What does this do going into next summer then? What is it going to give that group of players, and especially some of the, dare I say, maybe some of the senior players as well, fitting a team like Spain?
Yeah, I mean, and for everyone, younger players, everyone involved. I mean, we've got to be realistic. We know they dominate a lot of the game, and I think our back four and Scott Parker in front were absolutely fantastic to not let them play through the 18-yard box like they always try to do. But,